Alright kids, welcome back to the Golf It channel. We just found all 12 coins. So this is going to be our attempt to hit all 12 of those. I said attempt. And comes the biggest challenge of all, which is reading my handwriting of the notes that I made of where they are. So let's get at it. Alright, so on hole 1, most of this stuff should be set, but I always turn my tick rate up to 64, by the way. And also, there's a guide out there that I put out that shows how to change your clubs and use your jumping and everything. So on this one, I'll kind of go through that as I'm doing, but on this one, it's actually going to be on the back of the sign here. So I'm going to do a 2 just to kind of, so instead of a putter, I'm going to hit my number row up top and choose 2, and then I can do like this little jumpy here. And then you can also use your spacebar as a jump key as well to try to tune in. Remember how I said attempt? There we go. And then I'm going to surrender each hole to cut the video time down so you guys don't have to listen to me as long. On 2, there is not one. 3, we're actually going to be right here in this little pot. Oh, and also want to do that view thing, you hit V, and that'll put your little red arrow on your ball, and then you can look around the map. Use your ASWD to move around. So again, we're going to do 2 on here and bounce right over it. There we go. All right, not 1 on 3. I'm sorry, not 1 on 4. Okay, I confused myself, and I'm trying to even generously read my handwriting here. On 5, we're actually going to putt up, and then it's going to be on this little cross beam up here, right here. Luckily, there's a ton of shrubbery in the way that I have to look through to see it. I'm being sarcastic. There's kind of a running joke with us about the shrubbery thing because there is a setting to minimize shrubbery, and we played this game for like 3 years, and we're fussing about shrubbery one time, and Callie's like, you know, you can turn that down, right? He had it turned down the whole time and never told me and Maul about it. So that's kind of a running joke with us now. All right, so I'm gonna try it from up here instead. There we go. Alright, so on hole 6, this one's going to be kind of challenging. It's going to be in this tree limb that's broken off here. I'm going to try it from here. I may have to putt over to the right. And yeah, I may even try it from down at the hole and just 2 into it. But this is going to be a 3 club, so you use a 3, and then you're going to use jumps to kind of control where it lands. Perfect. So I got super lucky on that one. I usually don't hit that one first right away. All right, nothing on 7. 8 is to the right in the gutter. So straight out to the right here, right there in the gutter. So we're going to use a 3 on this. Perfect shot. Kind of what I call the broken watch. This one is a really hard one to find. The only reason I know that is because I've struggled on this before. I'm going to putt down to the hole, and it's right here in this, in the middle of this flag. So that gives us 6 of 12. That's what I've got too. All right, on 10, there's not one. On 11, it's going to be on the mushroom to the, I got to the right here, but apparently I don't even know my right from the left, so it's on the left, right there. And I actually wrote right, not left. So I can at least read my handwriting enough to know that. Okay, got it. All right, on hole 12, this one's going to be on the post, the signpost out here. So right there on top. I think what I'm going to do is do this. It's still going to be kind of a rough too, but we'll see what we can do with it. This is where that jump can be helpful. Of course, I tend to not do well with it, but like if you get kind of close, you can kind of use the two to, you know, kind of tone in where you're going to hit like that. And again, your jump is your space bar. All right, 13's kind of weird. It's going to be back here on this ledge, kind of off the map. So I'm going to putt down to this region here. Okay, didn't really want to go down there, but that might not be bad. Yeah, we'll kind of see it at least. All right, there we go. All right, hole 14, there's not one. Which I was kind of surprised on that. I figured if I missed one, it was going to be on that. On 15, we're going to try not to make it. Oops. All right, that'll work too. Then we're going to put up this little rampy poo and not make it here. And it's going to be right in that little cross beam right there. Oh, and by the way, like instead of it letting it hit the ground each time, you can use your F key to like reset your last shot or whatever. So like when I know I'm not going to make it, I'll generally do that. There we go. Your R key will actually set you all the way back at spawn, but yeah, the F key I use a lot. You do not want to have reset penalties turned on though to do that, because if you do, it'll actually, I think it costs you 2 strokes to hit the F key or whatever. So on this one, it's going to be up here on this top mushroom on the corner. I'm going to try it from here. We may need to be further back. I don't know. We'll give it a shot though. There we go. Alright, 18 is going to be right out here in this tree trunk that's in the water. We're going to use a 3. Well, I'm going to attempt a 3. There it is. Alright, so that's all 18. I mean, sorry, 12. All 12 coins. Hope that helps somebody. I'm going to do my little spiel real quick, though. Please like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell notification, share the channel out to anybody that might want to watch these games that we play. We do golf it every night, and also these weekly challenges. We do Crossout, Fallout Shelter, Left 4 Dead 2, Counter-Strike 2, or Left 4 Dead, not Left 4 Dead 2. It's like a combination now. Anyway, Chain Together, Crab Champions, all those games on here. Appreciate that. That share link is actually in the description lines below, along with the Patreon link, the merch store link, and the Discord channel if you guys want to come in there and hang out. So if you would hit a playlist before you leave for work or school, just mute it so you don't have to listen to me. I appreciate that. Always need more subscribers, always need more watch hours. Really, really close to the thresholds for it where it will monetize this channel, and I just think that'd be cool. Really do appreciate everybody watching. Be back in just a few minutes with the daily challenges, and we love Jade Temple around here, so that'll be a lot of fun. All right, thanks for watching. Be back in just a few minutes with the next video. Thanks.